Hello everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. We've got another Oktoberfest beer for you. You'll have seen the title. It is the Lowenbrau. There we go. If you're new into this series, this is episode 4. If you're new into this series, we're just going through the Oktoberfest beers. It really is as simple as that. I've got 5 of the 6, big 6. I'm missing the Augustina. That doesn't seem to be available anywhere, but I did have the Erdinger in episode 2, I believe. It was very nice. Weiss beer. So, we're on to the Lowenbrau now, in episode 4. Lowenbrau as a brewery has its roots back to the 1500s. I think it was started in a tiny little place in Germany. I think it was called like the Lion House or something in Germany. And once upon a time, it was Germany's biggest brewery. But now it's a little more than a kind of regional brewer. Obviously, in the modern day, they belong to AB InBev. I believe they went over to AB InBev around about 2004. But yeah, doesn't mean anything. I think they're tied to Spartan as well, in terms of sort of company-wise. I think they're tied into Spartan. But yeah, Lowenbrau. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I had a Lowenbrau. A long time. I can't even remember the last time I had a Lowenbrau. I know I would have had one because I love my German lagers, but I just can't remember when it was. So I'm pretty excited for this. Let's get this open then. I should say this beer is smoky bottle opening. This beer is, I think I saw it, 6.1% in a 500ml bottle, and it was around about £354. Let's get it into my Schneider Weiss glass. Boom. An intentional heady pour. Let's get that on there for you. And boom, there we go. Looks good again, doesn't it? Nicely carbonated, straw coloured beer, 4-finger white foamy head. Crystal clear as you would expect. Yeah, that just looks really, really good. Let's get an aroma. Yeah, bready malts. Slightly spicy herbal thing going on, with a touch of citrus. A lot of these German lagers are going to be kind of that profile, and this is another one. Right, let's not waste any more time. Prost. There we go. The mouthfeel kind of is a bit shocking. It's a little bit more weighty, the mouthfeel, than it's not just a light mouthfeel. It's almost medium bodied for a lager. This. And yeah, that's really quite nice. It's sweet and bready and biscuity up front from the malts. Then the citrus comes in. Oh, nice sweet finish. Then the citrus comes in. It's a sweet citrus. And there is like a herbal sort of spicy thing in there. And it finishes super sweet. Yeah, really sweet. Quite as sweet. It's probably getting on for as sweet as what the Hofbrau was, actually. Nicely carbonated. That carbonation works really well with the mouthfeel because it feels like a thicker lager to me. And that carbonation just helps to break that mouthfeel down a little bit. That's very nice. Yeah, that's just a good standard lager. It's not got the wow factor. It hasn't got the wow factor of, say, the Oktoberfest, from Hofbrau that's up there. It's kind of, it's not as. I found Spartan quite a run. It was nice. I'm not taking anything away from Spartan, but it was kind of catered. It feels like a beer that would suit a kind of macro lager drinker. This is kind of somewhere in between. It tastes sweeter than the Spartan. There's a bit more going on than the Spartan with that herbally spicy thing going on. Excuse me. But it leaves the mouth super fresh. The carbonation sort of fizzes on the tongue and it goes, and the flavours go with it. Low bitterness, no bitterness at all. Very sweet ending. It's really quite nice. It's not got the wow factor. It hasn't got the wow factor of, say, the Hofbrau. I know the Erdinger was very good, but it's a different beer. It's a Weiss beer. I can't really compare it, but it's somewhere in between the two, I think. But it's really quite nice. It is nice. I've just probably chosen the best beer first. So comparing all the others after is probably not going to be... Well, it's probably a good thing because that's the benchmark, I suppose. But it's crisp, it's refreshing, it's everything that you want from a lager. It just has maybe just doesn't go the extra step further. Let's have a look at the bottle then. Lowenbrau Oktoberfest beer. It's brewed obviously in accordance with the Bavarian purity law. It's called the Reichenmark or something, which means it's only got water, malt, hops. It's got hop extract in it. Okay. I think that's what it says. Yeah, it has. It has got hop extract. It's got, thankfully, not that my French is much better than my German, but it's got extrait de houblon, which is extracts of hop. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Hasn't got the wow factor for me. It's just, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, if you're going to Oktoberfest, I would recommend maybe looking elsewhere initially. Certainly in the direction of Hofbrau. I've got the Paulaner coming up. The Spartan was quite nice, but yeah, that's kind of lacking a little bit for me. In terms of special, you know, these Oktoberfest beers should be super special, and that kind of is, kind of isn't. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not bad. I'm kind of going on like it's bad. It's not. I just really wanted these beers to be like uber special, and the Spartan was really nice. The Erding was really, really good, and the Hofbrau was like unreal. And that's kind of just a bit meh for me. I kind of said it was in between the Spartan and the Hofbrau, but the more I taste it, the more it's probably just a bit run of the mill. I mean, it looks great in the glass. It looks nice and refreshing, which it absolutely is. It just doesn't have that wow factor. Yeah, just doesn't have the wow factor for me. Although it's very nice, and I could easily drink it. If I was drinking those all weekend, I'd be happy. But yeah, there we go. Like I say, it was about £3.54, 500ml bottle, 6.1%. How would I rate it then? I'm going to rate that a 3 out of 5. It's just not quite Hofbrau level or Spartan level for me. It really isn't. But it is nice all the same. It's just, yeah, not quite there. 3 out of 5 on the Craft Beer Hub. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, that'd be great. We may have surpassed 500 by the time this is there, by the time this goes live. And if I have, thanks to each and every one of you. And if I haven't, thanks all the same. And get in the comments, have you had these beers yet? Some of you probably would have got the hold of these beers. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? It's absolutely fine. It's all subjective. You might think this beer's the best one out there, and it could be for you. Just for me, it isn't. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.